few months ago, I quit my 9 to 5, bought a one-way ticket, had no plan, and today I want to tell you the money truth that I wish somebody had told me before. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Let's get into it. Little disclaimer here, I'm not a financial advisor, and this is literally what I would tell my friend, because the internet loves to romanticize the idea of just quitting your job and just like leaving it all behind. But you know, there's some like baby steps that you have to do. There's some money aspects that I wish I had known. So I'm telling you now, your runway is completely on your own comfort levels here and just how much you can tolerate. For example, someone with 6 months of saving may freak out in like 3 weeks, whereas someone with 6 months of saving can last an entire year. It's all about your comfort level here, okay? So before you quit your 9 to 5, get really brutally honest with yourself and figure out how much you could actually be comfortable spending. And how far could you be able to get with that spending? Not specifically how much is in your account, but how much are you willing to spend and use? How far are you willing to go? This means know how much you're likely to spend every day or monthly. And this can be extremely rough planning, okay? And when I mean rough, I mean like I wish I had this advice, but did the exact same thing because it would have helped me so much. For example, I literally had no plans. There were some days I didn't even have a place to stay because I just hadn't planned that far. Like it got to like 4 p.m., 5 p.m., and I had no plans. There was one time it was like 8 p.m. and 9 p.m. and I was about to like arrive in like Barcelona or something, and I hadn't even found a place to stay. So like rough planning here. Like rough planning, like, okay, I'm gonna be gone for 6 months and I'm probably gonna spend close to an average of $100 a day. What does that look like? And are you okay with that? Figuring it out isn't a plan, it's just hope. So instead, if you're someone who feel like you can't like just go and take the leap, test it out. And what I mean by this is like you can test it out, you can have kind of like a rough buffer, you could plan out part of your trip so you know how much it's gonna work. My second piece of advice here is building a business. What I mean like by build a business is maybe start a YouTube channel, maybe start a TikTok, maybe start something, and during your adventure after you quit your 9 to 5, like figure out like see where that goes. And I would say like decide this before you quit your 9 to 5. Like I'm not saying you need to find your niche specifically, but like maybe you're like, yeah, I'm gonna quit my 9 to 5, but before I quit my 9 to 5, I'm gonna set up a YouTube channel. Like something really rough, okay? And again, I wish I had this advice. Or maybe like you create a Stan account. I don't know if you know what Stan is. My link for Stan is below if you do want to start your own Stan account. I wish I started a Stan account and started like selling things or courses or ebooks to people who could either follow along on my adventure. You can also build communities in Stan, and like they subscribe to your community. So I also wish I had that. Maybe I could have done like, here's my hostels like that I stayed at. I don't know, just something like that. And this is something that you could do. And as a friend, I'm telling you, like, this is a great idea if you want to build something. And also, like, just to build something to have a backup, potentially a backup. You don't know. I would do it though. I know I don't think I said a list specifically, but this is my third point in my bullet points of notes that I'm going to tell you. This is going to be like, I feel like controversial, but you shouldn't have a fear about money because as a human, you're gonna make it work. You're gonna survive. And if you're already planning on quitting everything and just traveling or quitting everything and doing something else, you're already gonna have this survival skill set in of like, I need to survive. Like it's survival instincts, I mean. So when I say don't fear money, like you're gonna make money, you're gonna have money. I'm not sure what that looks like for you, but you will have it. So you don't really need to be worrying about it right now. And I wish I had this advice when I was traveling because I was constantly afraid that I was gonna like run out of money, never have money again, be broke, like all this stuff. And it did take away some of my time traveling. And as a friend, I'm telling you, do not stress about money. Don't think about it. Don't worry about it. Just have fun. And, like, honestly, as cringe as this sounds and as maybe controversial as this sounds, like, just let the universe guide you. Like, let yourself guide you, and you're gonna figure out, you're gonna find what you wanna do. You're gonna find your niche. Like, it's all about the experience, really, in my opinion. And for me, that's like what it was. Also, just most people quit their travels and stop their travels because of money. But if you're someone who loves traveling, wants to make it work, like, you're gonna make it work. And like what I mean by this is maybe you're like, I'm gonna quit everything. I'm gonna quit my 9 to 5. I'm never going back home. I'm just gonna keep traveling forever. And I'm just gonna go bounce hostel to hostel and working from different hostels. Or maybe you applied to so many different remote jobs and you're just doing a remote job now. I don't know. But don't let money make you afraid. Don't let money dictate whether you stop traveling or stop your dreams. And I know that's crazy to say, okay? Because in a way, you do need money to travel. But I'm saying that you can make it work if you want it to. You can literally do anything you want to if you literally put your mind to it. And I really strongly believe that. As a friend, again, this is the lowest risk thing. Before you quit your 9 to 5, I didn't have a plan, but I wish I did have a plan. And you can make a plan, and I recommend making a plan, despite everything I've just said about, like, just like take the leap in a way. But at the same time, take the leap, but build something before you take the leap, because you can take the leap, but you can also take the leap and have a plan and build. And I wish I did that. I wish I started a YouTube channel. I wish I was like building something more. I wish I had a Stan account. I wish I did all these things. So build something. Build something before you quit your 9 to 5. Maybe you want to be that spontaneous chick or dude like I was. I quit my 9 to 5 and made the leap. Literally, one-way ticket, dropped everything, dumped my boyfriend, like, did it all. But if I'm being honest, again, I wish I had this advice. So before you quit your 9 to 5, just build one small thing. It doesn't need to be successful yet. It doesn't need to work right now. Just build something, start something, dream something. Build what you can before you take the leap. And take the leap. If you want to be that spontaneous chick or dude, go do that. Like, but build something before. I really, really recommend building something before you go and take the giant leap. And you can still say that's the version of I quit my job and took a giant leap and bought a one-way ticket and dumped everyone and everything and just went for it. And you can still say that, and you can still say, like, and I also have this successful thing. I also have this successful business. I also have this successful side hustle. You can still do that and still do the other thing. You can do it all, I swear. I hope to see you guys in my next episode or just my next video. Thanks for watching.